Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you may be in the world. I'm Sara Jane, and this is Thoughtful Nuggets and Pearls on Gift of Healing TV. The topic for this program is mixed messages. The reason this topic came up for me was actually something that happened with a couple of cats locally. Yeah, right. Okay, let me explain. And it made huge sense to me of what happens with people and with children. I love cats. I adore cats. I had cats for years. And the person I share the house with says they don't, but they really do like cats, even if they don't love them the way I do. And also, that person loves the birds that visit our garden, feeds nuts, seeds, fat balls, so really encourages the birds in the garden. And since my cats have gone, and he loved those, since my cats have gone, it's been great because we've had more and more birds in the garden. And then this black cat with white paws started visiting the garden, very shy at first. And this little chap was encouraged. Gently, slowly talking to it, and then we called it Boots and Paws, or Paws. And then it sort of came up to have a fuss, and obviously it's one of the neighbours behind us, we think. And then a little friend started coming with it. But then the birds, they were there just watching the birds and chasing the birds and couldn't have that. And so they're now being chased out of the garden. Not the birds, the cats. And it's not that we don't love the cats, because I do love cats. I love all animals. But the gentleman who also owns this house does love having the birds in the garden. The feeders have got so many sparrows on, and the blue tits visit, and the robin visits, and the blackbirds in the garden, and it's just a lovely mix of birds in the garden. And that's what I mean by mixed messages. Those poor cats felt welcome, but then they started doing something that we didn't like. And so basically they're being told they're not welcome anymore. And this really made me think, especially about children. And I suppose something that happened, but I believe happened with me as a child, my nickname, and I've shared this story before, I'm sure. My nickname was Picklepuss, and we also have this saying, "Oh, that is picklish," meaning that's naughty, but it's not naughty. And parents laugh the first time a child does something. They find it funny. And the child thinks, oh, great, especially with, potentially with myself. It was like, that is picklish, but it was said with laughter. And it's just like, oh, they're laughing. It's okay to be me. And if you've felt as insecure as I did as a child, that would have been something I'd really felt was good. And so I would do it again. And slowly it went from a smile and laughter to actually being anger and getting very cross. That is picklish. Don't be such a pickle. That's a mixed message. I'm being told it's okay, or I feel I'm being told it's okay. And then I'm being told it's not okay to be me. How many times do adults do that with children? And how many times do we do it with each other? Because that is a really mixed message. On the first occasion, or on an occasion, it's okay. And then on another occasion, it's not. Where do you stand? Where do you stand when you get that sort of response? And I found this a couple of days ago. Do yourself a favour and take mixed signals as no. And Diddy, and I really can't pronounce his surname, Mphehle. So I apologise about that. If anybody can pronounce it, brilliant. Good on you. So really it is a matter of, for me, thinking about it. And while I was thinking about this for the program, I know I'm going to do these, but truthfully, I allow myself to go with the flow. I really do. And I was thinking about it earlier, and I was thinking, what was I thinking? It's there. It's gone. Where's it gone? Oh, I do love the universe when it does these things to me. It's there in my mind somewhere, and it was there when I started. It's gone. Thanks, guys. I really love you lots. I really do. Oh, well, never mind. It'll either come back to me and I'll share it, or it won't. So I think it is about thinking about it. Oh, I know what it was. When somebody asks you a question, potentially, possibly to do something, and you know your answer is going to be no, please don't lead them up the garden path. Don't give them the mixed message that there is a very good chance you'll say yes. Or don't even say yes. Be honest. If you're not 100% certain, please say, give me till tomorrow morning, whatever, 12 hours, 24 hours, whatever it is. Give them a time scale. Let me double check. Let me go and have a look. Let me see. And go back to them immediately. You've got an answer for them, and then stick to your answer. I've shared that in sort of the fact that it's okay to say no, but it is really important to be honest with that no immediately, because we give people mixed messages in that. Oh yeah, no, that should be okay. When you're thinking in your head, how can I get out of this? Just be honest. You don't have to give a reason. Just be honest and don't give the mixed message. We hold people up. We hold them back by giving these mixed messages. I've got a very good friend who's a salesman, and he's been doing it for years and years. And those people that turn around and say, I want to think about it for 24 hours. What they really mean is no. Why don't they just say no? Because this person is such a nice person. People really struggle to say no to him. But if only they would be honest. And it's that old thing, don't count your chickens before they're hatched. Because I think in all the years that I've known him, he's had only one or two people call back and say, yes, please. There's been one or two that have been really good and called back and said no, and the rest there's absolute silence from. Oh, I'll be doing something. We'll probably do something in 6 months, or we'll probably do something in 12 months. But they can't say an outright no. And so he actually reads, just as this says, do yourself a favour and take mixed signals as no. That's exactly what he does. If people start saying things like that, he just accepts it as a no. But why can't we just be honest and stop giving these mixed signals, these mixed messages? It is kinder to ourselves, and it is kinder to the other individual. Because as soon as we have said our true yes or no, our true whatever it is, we can let it go and we can get on. The receiver knows exactly where they stand, and they can get on. So think about things with people, with children, yes, with animals. with them all, with everyone. Respect them enough and expect that respect back from them. So I think if we can all stop the mixed messages, and I know we've all got into a habit. So many of us have got into a habit. If we stop them. And so my heart goes out to those pussycats who thought they got friends. They have. It's just that they chased the birds. And that's how this all came about. So thank you, pussycats. Much appreciated. So thank you, universe. Next week, I am being joined by Birgit Tan, and she is going to be sharing with us unrecognized grief, its impact on our life, and the solution for it. And so that's one of our main Gift of Healing TV programs. So that's going to be a 45-minute program. I hope that you'll join us for that. And then I think we're back to a couple more thoughtful nuggets and pearls after that. But I hope you will join us next week for that. In the meantime, have a wonderful week. Take care of yourself. Be true to yourself and try and avoid mixed messages, both offered and received. Take care. Love, peace and light. Namaste.